Oh my God, that's so disrespectful.
But you started it early now, and
It's disgusting. That's fucking disgusting.
dude, I got you so good.
You just in my nostrils, dude.
The headphones on, so you couldn't.
I couldn't hear.
It was like
You heard it right in my fucking
it's
face.
a shame. We used to have a guy here to witness things like that.
Yeah, he would have been laughing his ass off.
That was probably the best thing I've ever done in my entire life.
Oh my God, dude! I want to throw up.
All right. All right. Just stay calm so we can cut this promo.
Okay, just do the promo.
Yeah. Is it still
Stay
bad?
calm. Dude, it sucks, man.
it was all wet. I thought I shit myself.
I want to throw up.
You know
go
hold on. You know Mars Attacks? You know when the aliens wheel the gun out to the old lady's head?
Yeah.
That's how I got you. It was... No, you can't. Dude, you sit down. We'll do it.
Let's cut the promo, dude.
You got then the sound effect of the scratch.
Yeah.
Well, guess what, motherfuckers? There's a move into. So what we need you to do is go to patreon.com/CumTown. If you've been stealing the show, maybe now consider that we have overhead.
And we're gonna be spending a lot of money.
And so we need you guys' support, but we're gonna what you give, you're gonna get back
in
terms
expensive
of
things that we buy for the show.
Yes, exactly. Cameras, lenses
from the Ukraine,
assistants and stuff. When you take into consideration, a lot of you think that maybe Adam makes too much money.
I'm not making anything this month.
He would be making 5 times as much if this were on HBO.
Yeah, it's true.
And we're going to make HBO look like a bunch of HOMOs.
Yeah.
With how good penis one fuck.
Oh, that's my jam. Oh, that's my song.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Adam Friedland Show.
Welcome.
With today's guest, Simon Pegg. They emailed this.
Did we get an email back?
I got an email back.
What'd they say?
They said that he's busy filming Mission Impossible.
Shit. For real?
Yeah, he said, I'm sorry. Simon has no time.
He has no time.
He has no time for the Adam Friedland.
He said, when I talked to him, he said, I will almost do it. He's like, I'd almost do it. That's what he said. I was like, what the fuck does almost mean?
Well, folks, we're here today. We were gonna do another production meeting rather than an episode, but that kind of got off to a false start.
We're dealing with a lot of shit right now in our business. We are dealing with
don't say that.
Not bad shit. We're dealing with a lot of let's say bureaucracy.
Actually, you know
and
what?
Red tape.
Do it. I'm sorry for interjecting. Don't say that, because if the Adam Friedland Show is going to take a more meta direction, maybe your frustrations that you're experiencing trying to get the ball rolling on, like the studio and stuff, or the business, maybe we can explore that, like what you as an artist struggle with in terms of the nuts and bolts stuff. You know,
well, this is exactly, because a lot of art you think is just a guy on stage, dressed in a clown costume, hurting his penis for the laughter of the masses, but
calling his penis small,
a lot of that kind of stuff.
Asking if anyone.
All right, and then so then you see the finished product, but what you don't see is the hundreds of people backstage making it happen. You don't see the insurance
personal trainer, the nutritionist,
the insurance claims adjuster. You don't see
the mentally ill women from dating apps.
You don't see the non-disclosure agreements with
the NDAs. Yeah. The lawyers responsible for actually the roommate responsible for Googling boilerplate NDA and printing it out and putting it in the artist's suitcase.
Yes,
just in case.
Because you saw that one Chappelle sketch, The Love Contract, and you're like, damn, I should be doing that too. Yeah. You don't see all of this.
The therapist is there convincing you that this is a healthy lifestyle.
Yeah. Just keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're on the right track.
You're doing well.
A guy that you pay $300 once a week.
A sliding scale guy who moves the money up the more money you make.
So you can't tell him that you're doing well in your career.
Yeah. That guy.
So therefore, your therapy is null and void.
You don't see that guy.
You don't see that, you know. You don't see because it really it's a team.
Yeah, and a lot of that is just because you're physically blocking that whole team.
All right, I don't know. That's you have a team.
A lot of them are literally behind you, holding you up.
Right.
In a lot of ways.
Right.
I'm saying if somebody was like physically handicapped.
There's two footprints, and then there's one footprints.
Yeah,
you know?
That's how it goes. Yeah, I looked down on the beach and I saw there was two sets of footprints. One very fat set, like almost like a Bigfoot or something.
Yes, and these are the people that are behind.
Yeah.
The Amy Schumer live experience.
Right.
You know,
that's who we're talking about.
We're talking
about Amy Schumer.
And because we have a little bit, we had a couple issues, but those are cleared up now. We squashed the beef. She's not going to be coming on the pod to squash the beef. But the beef is officially squashed.
Well, I was talking to Simon Pegg's people a little bit. You know, unfortunately, he's busy with Mission.
This is the kind of stuff we got to talk about. His people, they're going to love this.
Because this is you know, producing is an art in and of itself.
It's true.
Sending emails, that's art, dude. Like, you know, I maybe a lot of the younger listeners, if you're millennials, young millennial types.
You know, 14-year-olds.
Yeah, millennials, which are, you know, they're young people.
Yeah, young.
Age 29 to 47 years old. They're young folks. And a lot of them are getting
53-year-old.
Yeah. Millennials are young people.
They're young people.
Between the ages of 31 and 58
and they're
years
having
old.
trouble adulting.
And we're adult. Yeah. That's the big thing. Is because, and it's not our fault. It's because of the recession. Just because of what the
late capitalism.
The banks and car companies in 2008.
And the tech something.
And that's why
the tech guys.
Yeah. That's why I work at a vegan grocery store. And you know, my career is mostly in staying up to date on they them stuff on social media.
Yeah, exactly. And listen, guys, you might be wondering,
and so you know, it's like you're struggling. You got student debt. You want it canceled, and we're going to get it canceled. Student debt's going to get canceled, and as soon as that student debt's out of the way, then that's job time, baby.
Student debt's out of the way. Your
career.
one man show.
Now career.
Your one man
happen.
show is the lights go up.
Yeah.
You know?
No more talking about opening a bicycle repair shop.
Exactly.
Now it's time to. Now you're going to be the manager of.
Now you're going to be the boss.
Yeah, you're going to be the boss.
Yeah. And you've paid the cost to be the boss.
Costs of the boss.
So here's. The boss.
Coast.
You
pay the boss.
You pay the coast to be the boss.
If you want to be the boss, you got to pay the coast.
Listen,
that's an expression that,
So we're there's some bureaucratic red tape that we're figuring out right now. We've been on the phone talking to some very.
All I was going to say is I was going back and forth. I'm your rep. I'm
You're
the
my
producer and also agent superstar. I was talking with Simon Pegg's people, and
but you're representing me.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so me and we're both handlers, so we kind of speak a different language. Unfortunately, I was not able to get him on the show, and he seems to think that I have a mental disability.
Yeah.
But I did get the impression, based on the email, that Simon Pegg thinks Amy Schumer is a fat pig.
Yeah, that's pretty fucked up.
But tell me if I'm wrong here, because
no, I don't think he would say that. I don't think
he didn't say it per se, but he would say, "Hi Nick, I don't have any time with Simon at present as he's away with his family," and then jumps straight back into Mission Impossible. Sorry, we can't help at this time. Best wishes.
Can't help.
Yeah,
like he's helping us.
Well, he.
We would be helping him.
Well,
he
said Simon as he's away with his family.
As he, that's I like
as he's
that.
away with his family, which is
that.
like, you know, what's the point of mentioning? I mean, we're all professionals. You could say he's busy, or you could say no, and that's
right.
Like,
away with
that's
his
sort
family.
It's sort of a dig.
That we're a single man.
Well, Amy Schumer, who's you know, she's like taking a break to be with her family recently.
Yeah.
Because she's she basically ate herself into a coma at that NFT event.
Anyway, so we've made a lot of strides in this process. And like basically what you're seeing right now is that this is like before, you know, when Larry Sanders was at meetings with HBO. right?
Yeah.
When Artie was pitching the show.
Yeah.
You're in pre-production right now with your friends Nick and Adam. All right? And so we're taking you along for the entire process. So, I've seen a lot of people say, well, I can stop calling them test episodes.
Are people saying
stop
that?
calling them production meetings.
You got to not look at that stuff.
I don't look at it.
It's my job to look at that
people
stuff.
shout it at me on the streets.
It's my job to you just worry about the art, and I'll produce this thing, and I will be basically like a sponge for all of the negative attitude that comes directed at the show, because I guarantee you, no matter how negative the audience may be, I can do more cocaine than they can criticize.
And I can feel good about it for 10 minutes.
I can do more speedball than they can criticize.
I can feel great about all your criticisms for about 8 to 10 minutes.
Then I'm gonna have to do more. When I tie all of my power knots together, my power ties together, and to form one long tie.
Oh yeah.
That I put on in my office.
Yeah.
And I tie to a doorknob at the far end of the space, the 7,000 square foot space we rented.
It's pretty big.
Yeah, I put the tie. I tie the tie at the far end, and then I stretch it out all the way to the other end of the room.
Yeah.
And then I hit a little speedball, and I lean back and get a little, do a little autoerotic asphyxiation.
You take a big whiff.
Yeah.
Of a rag.
And
covered
one day they're
going to
find me. They're going to say, producer superstar Nick Million found dead. I changed my name to Nick Million.
I know, I saw that.
Superstar producer Nick Million.
The people are loving that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Found dead, high on speedball, penis hard, wearing the world's largest tie.
Yes.
And that's how I'll up all of them. Because there might be another David Carradine. There's never going to be another guy that killed himself by accident, high on coke, wearing the world's largest power tie.
Just pulling your small shriveled penis that can't get hard
it would be around
from the drugs.
It would be around my neck.
I know. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm saying, so you wouldn't actually be masturbating. It would just be a tie accident.
Well, I think that's more...
It's more business.
That's the erotic part.
That's more erotic.
The strangling, yeah. I don't know if David Carradine was actually masturbating. I think he was just naked and strangling himself in the closet.
Oh, really? I assumed he was beating off. Wasn't the guy from In Excess also would beat off?
Yeah.
He died beating off.
Simon Pegg, yeah.
Simon Pegg. With his family.
Yeah. Well, that's
which is so selfish when you have kids. Don't you think?
To masturbate?
To kill yourself.
Oh, to kill yourself.
Yeah. They have to live with that.
Well, they didn't kill themselves. They died accidentally jacking off.
Yeah, it's true. But what about the children?
Yeah, it is sad. Because imagine your son finding you dead from masturbating, and he's like, that could have been a little brother. That could have been my brother, my little brother, and instead you nutted him out.
You nutted him.
And then died.
Yeah. That's how selfish you are. Anyway, guys, so we have a lot of exciting developments happening right now, and I know it sounds like we're doing a bit. People aren't sure if this is a prolonged bit. Maybe it is. Maybe we keep you guessing along the way.
Is that your plan? That's your grand plan? That's your artistic vision for the show?
Listen, it's all your vision. I'm just the vessel, baby.
No, I'm here to produce, to facilitate.
Yeah, but listen.
You know, I'm telling you,
Geppetto.
as an artist, there's in your subconscious, you know what you want to be doing. It's my job to extract that, to reify this sort of like primary creative ooze.
Yeah.
That is just in your that little peanut head of yours. Somewhere.
Well, I mean, like, if I'm going to be honest with people, what I want to do is I want to do something that's never been done before. You know?
Yeah.
I want to
go to Mars.
I want to go to Mars. I want to talk to a celebrity about a trip to Hawaii.
Yeah.
Where the airline lost their luggage.
You know what we should do is we should do a show. We should do a show where we interview celebrities while eating hot wings, but in space.
In space.
No one's done that.
That's badass.
Yeah.
And people would see that, they'd say, that's new.
They'd say, that's crazy. How did no one think of this?
It was there this whole time in front of my face, but those were the first guys to put it together. It's like a great Jerry Seinfeld bit, you know? We've all thought it, but we've never said it.
Right. Or we could have a show where we get a midget version of you. A tiny Adam Friedland midget that interviews midget versions of celebrities, but they're just riding around on a Great Dane.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
I like that. Like it's a horse.
Yeah.
They call them horses.
They have their own Great Danes that they ride around in like a miniature farm we've set up, like the Puppy Bowl. Like they have a field. We have a little farm we've set up inside. And they're riding around Great Danes that we've taught how to do.
That's really good.
Like Western dressage.
That's great. They're doing like dancing.
Yeah, they're
horse dancing.
It's two little midgets, and they're interviewing each other.
There should. And
you know what I think that would be? Incredibly random.
That would be so random.
It's, you know what it's time? It's been 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
It's time for So Random comedy to come back.
We gotta go random.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of younger folks. There's a lot of young 39-year-old millennials listening to this. You're fresh out of college mentally. Yeah. You got to spend a couple years finding yourself after college.
You're just figuring it out.
You got to spend maybe 18 years after college finding yourself, and then you're ready to adult. And a lot of those people, they're like, what's comedy? You know, like what
even is comedy?
What's my young generation's comedy? And we're bringing So Random stuff back.
Yeah.
So I want you to close your eyes for a second.
All right.
If you're new, if you're a young person, Zoomer even maybe. Mm-hmm. Zoomers are what, age 4 to 36. I think that's the generation. They're all that age.
Yeah.
Now. So they're young. They're trying to find
kindergarten.
They're trying to find their own voice.
Yeah.
Every Zoomer is a 31-year-old in kindergarten.
Yeah.
They've been held back.
And Billy Madison.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Zoomers and Millennials they're the same age group, but Zoomers are the ones that have a learning disability and have been
they're mentally handicapped.
Yeah, whereas the Millennials are the ones that have prematurely aged themselves with drugs, and that's the difference between the two.
Yeah, but in their minds, they haven't really come to terms with what they're looking back, what's staring back at them in the mirror.
Yeah.
They're like, I can't possibly.
Yeah.
I can't even.
So if you're a young person and you want some new comedy,
close your eyes.
Close your eyes. Here we go.
Yeah.
And I want you to imagine this: a penguin, but he's got a spork, and he's like eating a big piece of cheese.
Okay. That is truly so random.
Yeah.
That is random.
He's eating it's a little penguin with the and he's like in space. He's on he's in a UFO, and it's a penguin with a big
totally random.
Eating a big block of cheese.
Yeah.
How's that for comedy?
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's sometimes people think a joke is a setup, a punch, and a tag.
That satirizes something. Sometimes it's just so random.
Sometimes it's just so random. Oh man, that's crazy. Yeah.
We should have a random comedian on instead of booking regular stand-up comedians when we get the show going.
Yeah.
During our is that important?
It's a New York number. I don't know.
It's
Craig Buda.
Oh,
should we put him on the pod?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Well, do you have the thing?
I don't have the thing.
We're missing the little thing here. Just put him on.
Craig.
Hey, Adam. How are you?
What's up? I'm actually. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I don't know if you feel comfortable with this, but Nick and I are actually recording the podcast right now. You're actually on the podcast. But
okay.
I just had a question about general liability insurance.
Yeah. I have a few brokers I can hook you up with that should be able to get you settled.
Okay, cool. Because, they've been, the fucking insurance...
Don't use the F word on the show, please.
Okay. Yeah,
sorry.
Nick asked me not to use the F word.
I have to edit that out.
Yeah, because they've said, even if we're just writing for a podcast, they, literally don't want to insure any media.
Oh. Well, the office I'm currently occupying, we have a production policy, because we also do productions, but the office that we rented required general liability in order to rent from them.
Exactly.
So we just kind of added that to our production policy. So I don't know if you're going to be doing any other productions that need insurance where this could be part of.
No, I mean, if we could get both, from the same shop, that would be awesome. Right now we're trying to get general liability just to get the keys. And then...
Yeah, why don't you hit me up when you guys are done, or tomorrow morning we can discuss,
Adam,
and I'll get you sorted.
Ask him if he's been with a squirter before he goes.
No.
Oh,
okay.
Sorry.
All right. Anyway,
sorry.
Craig, I'll call you after we're done recording.
All right. Thanks, Craig.
Good luck. Bye.
All right. Bye. So those are the kind of phone calls you have to take, guys.
Yeah.
When you're a business.
I probably should have handled that. Producer to producer.
I know, but like, listen, you let me do a little business. I feel good. I could talk to my
I was
dad about
amazed
that on the phone.
when I met that guy that he's a white guy.
You didn't think he was white?
I thought he was a big fat Chinese guy.
Because his last name is Buddha.
Well, yeah. I mean, that would make sense.
Yeah.
I thought he was going to be nude and big nipples.
People rub his belly.
Yeah. I thought he was going to have huge nipples and earlobes.
Why do Chinese people like see that and they're like, that's the man. That guy's
God.
the man.
That's God.
That's God.
That's our God. I'll tell you exactly why. Because they are so random.
They are random.
There's a lot of people that think Chinese people don't have a sense of humor.
No. They are the most
do.
random people.
Yes, God has big nipples and big earlobes. And then also, what if there was a factory where everyone died? And that's so random comedy in China.
How'd I do on that business phone call? What'd you think?
That was good. And that also, that's exact. We should have made that phone call a while ago because I've been calling these insurance companies and lying to them and not even knowing what I needed to lie about or where.
And your lies still have not worked.
I mean, I come off like Mo Sizlak because they're like, "What do you need the insurance for?" I'm like, "Well, how you doing?"
Yeah,
you know. What's the space going to be used for? I'm like, a couple of midgets on some Great Danes, Just,
maybe get them to do some dressage.
And they're like, well, yeah. They're like, what's that for? And I'm like, definitely not a TV show.
Yeah, not a random comedy TV show.
It's science.
It's a science show.
We're a couple of scientists doing experiments.
Speaking of science,
nothing explosive, just midgets, Great Danes, and the Great Danes have been defanged and neutered.
Yeah,
and the midgets have had all of their bones reinforced.
Yeah,
medically.
Well, so they're like they have vibranium.
They're micro machines.
Yeah,
They're metal. we got structurally reinforced midgets riding Great Danes. But they're strapped in, and there's basically training wheels attached to the Great Danes, so there's no way they can fall over. Mm-hmm. It's super safe. We also sprayed them all down with flame retardant chemicals that are non-cancer causing, by the way.
Yeah. We got the good kind,
and
we didn't cheap out on that.
And we're not filming it.
No way.
And we won't even be there, actually. There's nobody even going to be in the space.
No.
So it might not even... It's sort of a Schrodinger's midget sort of situation. Where is he... If you don't look in the room, is he even riding the Great Dane or not? And they're like, what do you need insurance for? And I'm like, listen, you fucking cunt. I've been patient with you. Do you know who the fuck I am? Do you think I need this? I can start my own insurance company right now. I got $1 million.
Yeah.
I'll start.
What the fuck?
I'll underwrite my own fucking.
How much do you make, bitch?
Yeah. Oh, I gotta have a bunch of money in the bank. Well, you gotta have a bunch of dick in your fucking mouth if you question me. Anyway, so
that really hasn't worked.
Yeah, that's caused.
And Nick is not allowed to call Allstate anymore.
Yeah, Allstate is not happy with you.
They're not happy with you. Which really, I think, you really fucked us over with the potential endorsement deal.
With Allstate?
Yeah. I mean, we gotta go sell. We gotta sell big.
We could get that guy.
We
could get the guy from Oz.
J.K. Simmons.
No, the guy they have in the commercials, the Allstate commercials. He's like, I'm a mentally retarded podcast producer.
Oh, yeah, that guy. Liz Lemon's boyfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah. Chaos. What's his name? Yeah. Yeah. You could play that guy. You could be the new Chaos.
Yeah.
Yeah. I see you doing that.
Yeah. What's the premise of those commercials?
He's like something about to go wrong.
Yeah. I'm a guy with Down syndrome learning how to cook his own dinner. And then it burns down the apartment.
Yeah.
Thank God you got Allstate.
I'm a pill in a woman's drink.
Every single commercial is just, I'm a guy with Down syndrome that got the keys to his mom's car. We should see if we can find out what ad agency that is and submit all of our ideas.
Yeah, and unsolicited.
Unsolicited. Send them 6,000 ideas, and it's like, if you use any of these, you owe us money.
Yeah, we should go in.
That's a good business idea.
We should go in with the hidden cameras, Project Veritas style.
Every advertising agency, by certified mail, you send them every single possible thing they could come up with for their product before they get a chance to. And then they owe you money.
And then you sue them for copying.
And you sue them for copying.
Yeah. And then it would be so embarrassing if they got caught copying.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of copying, you're going to want to copy The URL dietsmoke.com.
Oh my God! Copy that into your browser.
Maybe you want to take over the ad read since you're the star of the show. You're the host.
Guys.
Nobody wants to hear from the producer. They don't trust
people,
me.
No, people want to hear from both of us. They like Artie.
No, they know I'm the guy.
They want Larry Sanders, but they want Artie too.
They know I'm the guy behind the scenes, convincing you you're living a healthy life. Diet Smoke is save on your first smoke. Email with a gummy Delta 8 THC. Blue raspberry and watermelon Delta 8 gummies. So, and they got, okay, here's the other thing. So they got these Delta 9 gummies now. So these are edibles. They're weed. This will get you fucked up. Mm-hmm. They have CBD. So
they come from the same stuff as weed.
I guess they got vapes now, too. That's pretty cool.
That's badass.
So now Diet Smoke, it used to be that they were just Delta 8 gummies.
And also they have way more flavors now, too. They got...
Yeah.
They used to have the blue raspberry and the watermelon. Now they have a mango. Yeah. And cherry lime and peach and watermelon.
So this is the whole lineup now. So you can get, like, depending on how much of an effect you want. You start off with CBD. You graduate to Delta 8.
Do you see what one of the vape strains is?
Watermelon OG.
They have Pineapple Express.
Dude. Definitely did not get licensing for that.
It's named after a real type of weed.
Is that true?
I don't know, but Seth Rogen follows me on Twitter, and I could tattle.
Ask him if he's...
I could tattle.
We should do a whole segment where you talk about the celebrities that follow you on Twitter.
Seth Rogen, I just found out follows me.
Jonah Hill follows you.
I don't know I think he's offline. He follows all of us.
Jonah Hill follows you.
Martin Shkreli.
Martin Lawrence.
Martin Lawrence.
You know what's weird? Everybody who's...
Bruce.
I realized the other day, everybody named Martin is famous.
Martin Sheen.
Martin Shkreli.
Martin Amini.
Martin Shkreli, the other one we said, Martin Short.
Martin Short.
Martin Lawrence. Basically, I've never met someone named Martin that isn't famous.
Martin O'Malley,
Martin O'Malley.
Maryland
governor. Martin the Martian. Martin the Marvin.
Yeah, Martin the Marvin. So what is Delta 8 THC? Do you know that?
Delta 8, no.
It is the THC that gives cannabis its popular and desired effects, and it's technically called Delta... The one that you're used to is technically called Delta 9 THC. Delta 8 THC is also natural to the cannabis plant because our Delta 8 derives from the hemp plant. It is legal and highly gratifying. So what's Delta 9 THC? Delta 9 THC is a psychoactive cannabinoid that all cannabis users know and love. And a cannabinoid? It's an active compound in the cannabis plant, similar to how caffeine is an active compound.
A cannabinoid is what they call you if you smoke so much weed you become retarded.
Yeah.
We got a couple of cannabinoids here.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, it's good. It's good. Listen, guys. So this comes from the hemp plant, just like your grandpa's old-fashioned reefers. But this is legal because it's derived from hemp and not marijuana. The difference is simple. Hemp and marijuana are the same species of plant. The only difference is marijuana has very high concentrations of Delta 9 THC, while hemp is legally defined as a cannabis plant that contains less than 0.3 Delta 9 THC. So, according to the Farm Bill or some sort of loophole in our laws, you can get high off this shit. And how many gummies should you take your first time using it? Start with a half. Then, if it's not your first rodeo, maybe have a whole gummy. And then get fucked up. And maybe watch Pineapple Express. What else are we saying? You have to be 21 years to order. They can't ship to Alaska, Colorado, Delaware, Idaho, Iowa, Montana, or Vermont, but those states are pussies. So, guys, if you want to get fucked up, and if you want it to be lab tested, and if you want it to have its own QR code, and if you want all orders to ship the same day, if it's placed before 2 p.m., you go to fucking dietsmoke.com. And it takes 2 to 4 days, gets to your house, and then you fucking put on Pineapple Express, and you get fucked up and you laugh your ass off at their depiction of the Asian Americans in that film, which is potentially one of the last times in comedy that you were allowed to be racist to
Did
Asians.
you use promo code CumTown or CumTown20?
And if you use promo code CumTown or CumTown20, not to dead name, you can get a discount from this website. I think it's probably 20% discount. And they have new vapes and new flavors, and the shit is fucking good. So for new customers only, you get a code, you get a free 2-pack, you get a bunch of shit.
2-pack Shakur.
2-pack Shakur. I would like to think that were he alive,
Yeah.
he would be a guest on the Adam Friedland Show.
Well, he is alive.
Oh, yeah, I heard that. He's in Jamaica getting high.
Yeah. I don't know if you saw the new Baz Luhrmann Elvis movie, but if you waited until after the credits, there's a scene where Tupac is at a bar, and Elvis walks into the bar.
Yeah.
And he's like, she finally made it.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, maybe we should form the
best band of all time.
Yeah. And it's like, people are going to be... and then if you have to go watch all those movies to stay for the post-credits.
It's a post-credit Easter egg.
And if you don't stay for the post-credit Easter egg, then basically you have nothing to live for as a millennial.
Yeah, you should, it's not even worth their cost of admission.
Yeah. There's only two kinds of millennials. The ones that want student loan forgiveness, and the ones that live for post-credit Easter eggs.
There are only two kinds.
There's zero overlap between those two groups.
There's no in between.
You're either a guy that fucking does not have debt, and he's got a house. He bought his own house, managed to buy his own house in a exurb of Louisville.
Right.
And he lives for a Marvel movie post-credit Easter eggs.
Yeah.
And
his wife is not looking so good.
She's looking fine. You know?
Think?
Yeah.
I think she's had better days.
She's a flip-flop and sweatpants short Latina.
Oh, that sounds good. That's actually pretty good.
Yeah, his wife's fine.
She's fine.
And they're both dying of congestive heart failure. And they're 37 years old.
Yeah.
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 And they don't know COVID is happening.
No, the news has not reached them.
Yeah, they haven't heard. They don't know what it is.
As long as it doesn't fuck with their annual trip to Disney.
Do you think they go to Disney?
Oh, they live for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. They live for the years.
Let's see. Maybe we should do a Marvel segment.
Yeah,
what are the new Marvel movies?
The last one I saw was Shang-Chi, The Legend of the Ten Rings.
I guess Morbius is the latest
which was
one.
technically the Marvel Chinese universe, not the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Yeah, the so random Marvel. That's Shang-Chi's.
So random.
That was Shang-Chi's power.
It was the power of randomness.
There'd be a couple of guys robbing somebody, be like, "Hey, why don't you not rob that guy?" And they're like, "What are you gonna do about it?" And he's like, "What? Imagine what?" He's like, "There is a zombie doctor who lives on the moon." And they're like, and they die laughing.
Yeah. What if one man told a joke so funny that it killed another man?
That it used Shang-Chi's so random Chinese comedy.
Yeah. No, I think the new one is Thor Thunder.
Yeah.
Love and Thunder? Is that right?
I still can't believe Simon Pegg blew off the Adam Friedland Show
to be with his fucking family.
To do Mission Impossible.
Mission Impossible. Yeah, it's fucking it's so just take your career seriously, I guess. I mean, I don't want to give him advice or anything.
He has an interest. You know,
we can't help you. It's like we're helping Simon.
You know what Simon Pegg looks like? Is if Pitbull were actually white.
Really?
Yeah, kind of. Imagine Mr. Worldwide as someone from the British Isles.
Yeah, he really came up as a nerd kind of guy. But
he wasn't a nerd. They were office. They were office guys. They're not nerds.
No, he wasn't in the office.
Yeah, no, I'm saying, but they're the whole thing. It wasn't like they were nerds. They were they're supposed to be a downtrodden kind of.
No, but they talk about Star Trek and stuff.
No, the Shaun of the Dead, they don't talk about Star Trek, do they?
No, he was in a show where I think they were all Trekkies and stuff. Or I forget what it was. I don't even know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, but I don't know fuck all about this guy's fucking career.
I don't know pissle.
I don't know a
nothing.
fucking goddamn thing. I tell you,
But when
2
I
days
saw
ago,
him,
when I sent that email, I was the biggest Simon Pegg fan in the world.
yeah,
And now after this fucking...
you've lost a fan.
This fucking cocksucker is going to spend time
You've
with his
lost a fan.
family
Yeah.
instead of coming over to my apartment. Look at this. I got a puzzle.
You got a big ass TV.
I got a big fucking TV.
You got surround sound.
How about instead of being in the Mission Impossible movies,
You
why don't you come over here and we get
Mission
fucked up and
Impossible.
we'll watch all the Mission Impossible
That
movies.
would be so sick.
We'll watch them.
We'll watch them.
We're going to watch
We'll
them.
be like, what was that like? You
Yeah.
know?
Let me ask you something. Did you know going in that the mission wasn't actually impossible?
They couldn't have known.
Do you think that?
Because that's what it's called.
Tom Cruise in real life, is he strong? Is he fucking strong? Because I know he's cut, but like, you ever see him bench? You know what numbers he's putting
Yeah,
up?
yeah. What are we talking about now?
What kind of sneakers are you wearing, bro? That's what they probably they probably thought this.
That's what they thought this was.
Yeah, anytime he's in LA, he gets asked to do a podcast, and they're probably all like, "What kind of sneakers you got on, bro? What's your sneaker game doing?" Yeah, so you do a comedy. You ever think about releasing like a special or something? Because the new game now is everybody's doing their own shit, you know?
Yeah.
Because I was wondering, is that ever going to reach the Hollywood fucking movie star
Yeah, we're
level?
changing the game right now.
Like,
kid.
imagine if you and Tom Cruise, you made your own Mission Impossible and it was
Right.
on Netflix.
And you could say the words that they don't let you say.
You could put it on Netflix and you could do your own mission.
You could do whatever you
And then
want.
you're not answering the fucking nobody.
Yeah, it's true. You're your own boss.
Yeah. I mean, what's happening in the last Mission Impossible? It's always got to be like a terrorist as a bomb. But this new one, you could do whatever you want. It could be like a fucking. It could be in space.
Yeah.
And you could you could have 2 Great Danes, and the mission could be perhaps getting like midgets or something, or like a penguin, like a scary like a zombie penguin, and he's eating a big piece of cheese with a spork.
Yeah, it's funny.
Bro, can you imagine that? How fucking funny that would
be funny.
And then also he's got the freshest kicks.
Yeah.
He's got the newest sneakers.
J's, yeah. He's wearing J's.
All right, our next guest is a UFC fighter. I'm going to just make fucking homoerotic homages to his body the whole time.
Yeah, because you're kind of big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for Simon Pegg. Thanks for coming on our comedy podcast.
Yeah.
Where we talk about UFC and sneakers.
Yeah, it's called Pull No Punches, right? Because that's like what a comedy is like.
Yeah.
And that's what the Ultimate Fighting Championship is.
It's called The Two Cool Guys Who Take Shit From Nobody Ever, especially not on Wednesdays and Sundays.
Oh, my God.
The two kings who are cool guys who never do anything but dish it, and they can take it, but they refuse to.
Yeah.
They could take it if they wanted to, but they're not going to put up with that because they're alpha types.
Exactly.
There's actually a new Greek letter that goes even before alpha.
Yeah.
It's 0. As imagine if the alphabet
zeros.
had a 0. It's called 2-0 king losers, but they choose to lose.
Yeah.
Because they got sneakers now. And they're millennials. They're still young. They're a couple of young guys figuring it out. They're 59-year-old millennials.
Yeah. They're just kids.
Yeah.
They're just kids from the neighborhood.
And we got cut to our sponsor today. It's performance-enhancing drugs. They come in the form of Airheads, if you remember those.
Yo, those were great, dude. They got really sour, and then they were sweet.
Okay.
All right, and we're back.
And
that
we're
is
back.
kind of... LA podcasts really do be like that.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's all podcasts now.
Probably. We need to learn about
There's only
MMA.
3 types of podcasts. You know, and I'm excluding... Everyone already knows about there's Tim Dillon, Joe Rogan types, which I would call pure podcasting.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Anybody that could possibly do anything for us, I would call that good.
Yeah. They're at the peak of their game.
The pinnacle.
Anyone that could help us in any way.
Outside of that, you got like true crime or Dungeons and Dragons shit, which for some reason there's somehow. You know what's funny is like we had our old show, and people would talk about like you guys figured it out, but like we did well, but somehow you can just start a Dungeons and Dragons or true crime podcast. And people will give you billions of dollars.
You make $250,000 a month on
a
Patreon.
week, easy.
Yeah,
and it's like I guess and it's just because of Serial.
I guess so,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine if you had a true crime D&D podcast.
Oh, my God. Where you led people through quests that were actual crimes.
There were rapes that happened to real women.
rapes.
Yeah, we solved women's rapes through chance and logic and fantasy.
Yeah.
Through sexual fantasy. That's when people think of rape, they think of the sexual fantasies. That was E. Jean Carroll coming up with the greatest podcast of all time.
We got to get her on a mic.
Yeah.
Yeah, to be a dungeon master in the rape dungeon, I believe it's called.
We need Simon Pegg and E. Jean Carroll on an episode.
Yeah.
I consider myself British myself, actually.
Yeah.
In a certain way. It's like, in what way are you British? I don't understand.
Yeah.
She's like, well, I've got a short haircut. We have the same haircut.
They have that in England. Yeah.
You know, I've got translucent skin. I'm crazy.
Yeah.
I have schizophrenia.
Yeah.
I love Bergdorf Goodman.
Yeah.
Shakespeare. That's one of the quotes. That's it. That's what happened in my brain.
Shakespeare.
That I thought I was British, as I referred to
before the
Donald Trump as Shakespearean in the clip.
Before the president.
It's Donald Trump, 1996. Hail and well met fellow, Shakespearean talk of the town. He's saying hi to everybody. And he took me in the Bergdorf Goodman. And the thing you have to understand is Bergdorf Goodman is a magical place.
Yeah, it's true.
Kind of like Jolly Old itself.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
You know they give you champagne while you shop there?
Do they?
Yeah. You
sounds
get
like
fucked up.
She got a little pain sham.
Yeah.
Sounds like she committed a pain sham when she falsely accused the president. When she falsely accused the president. E. Jean Carroll, famous liar, who lied. She lied on him.
She lied on his ass.
She lied on his ass. Folks, BlueChew.com. Adam, you take it away.
If you love sex, you're going to love BlueChew.com.
Are they still going with that?
I don't know. You haven't sent me a copy in months.
I'm sorry.
It's all right.
I'm gonna now that I'm a new kind of producer.
Yeah.
There's all these things that I used to be really bad at on purpose. That I gotta.
You're gonna be so thorough now.
But yes, so new fresh copy every fucking time. Blue
Chew offers you the same advanced active ingredients as Viagra, sildenafil, and Cialis tadalafil, and Levitra, Vardenafil. Ooh, they got a new one. What's Levitra? It's like if you're with a black lady.
Yeah. I was gonna say
you want to have a nice night with Levitra. Yeah.
Basically, any medicine works that way.
Yeah.
How you doing? My name's Aspirin. My name's Aspirin Tylenol.
So basically,
yeah, I mean, you got any Tylenol?
Tylenol.
I don't know why I've never said that word like that before. That's really fun. That's really random.
They offer you the same active ingredients.
My name is Topangwin. My name is Topangwin.
It's true that the Boy Meets World girl did have a
Topangwin,
a sister kind of name.
Yeah, but it's so random, sister.
But it was random. That it was a white girl in school.
Yeah,
with a Corey. Anyway,
my name is Topangwin.
For a fraction of the price,
Topangwin lunch break,
in a chewable form. Prescribed online and shipped to your door. Cancel anytime. No gimmicks. No lock-in. Blue Chew. No lock-in. What's no lock-in mean?
Like during the race riots?
No lock-in. Blue Chew makes getting the treatment you need affordable and discreet. No more waiting rooms. No more time-consuming doctor in-person visits. And you can't trust doctors these days. No more judgment. Quality patient care and prescription treatments do not have to be inconvenient or expensive. All plans include digital physician consults, RX-only chewable tablets, monthly refills, and medical support. Pills haven't worked for you? Blue Chew offers chewable sildenafil, tadalafil, and vardenafil. Tablet vardenafil as an alternative option for you. Anyway, guys, you get these chewable tablets, they get your fucking dick hard. Dude, I kind of want to try out Levitra.
Yeah?
Yeah, I want to switch it up to Levitra.
I'd like her to Levitra my ass.
Oh, I would love to get my ass Levitra. Here's the deal, guys. You go to this website.
I love Eatra pussy.
I would love to Levitra pussy. You go to this damn website, guys, and you get started. You talk to one of their licensed medical professionals. They subscribe you their chewable tablets. They're sent to your home in discreet packaging. Your bitch is not legally allowed to open your mail. If she opens your mail, you can send her to jail because that is a federal offense. It doesn't matter if it's dick pills. It's anything that you could get in the mail. But just because it's dick pills doesn't mean that she can snoop around your shit and tell her friends at girls' night that she accidentally opened up your Blue Chew. Okay? That is an illegal act, and you guys should be aware of that. Anyway, but you go to this website, you get your shit. It's super easy. You put in promo code CumTown20, whichever one it is, and you get your first month free. You just pay $5 shipping. And you get your fucking dick hard, guys. And folks, it works. It's changed the lives of millions of men. Millions of young 22-year-old millennials.
And you use promo code CumTown or CumTown20, soon to be changed to whatever if we can get that promo code changed to something Adam related. Should we look up Levitra? Is that something you want to talk about?
Yeah, let's see what Levitra.
Which one did you always go for? The Cialis?
I don't know. I don't have any at my house anymore, but I think I got Cialis. Because I think Cialis is 36 hours of just rock hard, cock hard. So I was like,
Vardenafil is the generic name of Blue
Vardenafil.
Yeah.
Congratulations to Blue Chew for getting a third flavor.
Now I kind of want to rewatch. What was not Hot Fuzz? The last of that, the End of the World or world-ending movie. Remember that?
Was that Simon
The
Pegg?
World's End.
The World's End. I don't think I ever saw it. I don't think I ever saw it.
Yeah. I remember enjoying it.
Listen, those guys are funny.
They are funny.
The fat guy, he's funny.
The fat guy. Maybe we should see if we get the fat guy on.
What's his name? Nick something?
I think him and Simon Pegg had some kind of falling out or something.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe Simon Pegg doesn't like guys named Nick.
Maybe.
Maybe that's what it was.
Yeah.
You know?
You know what? He's a fat guy and his name's Nick Frost. You know what they should call him is Nick Frosting.
Yeah.
We should have him on and ask him that. Has anyone ever said that to you?
Yeah, ask you that.
Has anyone ever called you, what did we say? Semen pig? In elementary school, do people call you that?
Did they call you Semen Pig?
Did they call you Semen Pig?
No, we're just asking the hard-hitting questions.
Yeah.
Folks.
Hey, Nick Frost, did anyone ever call you Snickers Frosting? You fat fuck.
You fat fucking piece of shit.
Welcome to American podcasting.
Yeah.
What kind of sneakers you got on, big boy?
Yo, you ever watch MMA?
Bro, they got to be fresh. Because that's the thing. You probably, even though you're a fat fuck, you probably get girls, though, bro. Because you got confidence.
Yeah.
And that's what women... Well,
that's what it's about.
A woman's brain responds to confidence.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm always telling my son that.
Yeah.
I think he calls me Eric. Which,
really?
Because
you're working your way up to that.
He's well, I never see him. I see him once every 2 years. So
okay.
He calls me Eric, which is weird because my name's Brian.
Who's Eric?
I don't know. I don't know why he calls him that.
It's
it's bad enough he doesn't call me Dad, but I figured he'd at least call me my name. So
I would not put up with that shit, bro.
Yeah, I think he's disrespecting me.
That's disrespectful,
and that's why
bro.
I can't get pussy from his mom no more.
Yeah.
But if I would have beat the fuck out of him, that's why I've been taking Brazilian karate.
Yeah.
I've been taking Brazilian Shang-Chi
Yeah.
with a Brazilian guy. I think so.
Yeah. I put on the karate clothes.
Yeah. I was walking around the other day. There was a guy cleaning up at Target.
You put a gi on?
I used to hang out in the dressing room until after hours at Target. And then I would go up and I would sexually, the only thing that works for me, fat mannequins, bro.
Really?
So I got to wait till after hours at Target so I can fuck them.
Fuck them.
And one time I came out of the dressing room a little early. There was a little Mexican guy going around.
And
I was like, bro, can you teach me Brazilian karate?
Yeah.
And now I give him $500 every Thursday. And he's been teaching me karate.
You guys just roll around on the floor?
Yeah, so I can beat up my son and then fuck his mom. Because she responds to that.
So she'll respect you.
So she'll respect me, bro.
Yeah.
And if you're a young guy, you listen to this, you're a young millennial, once again, age 51 to 78 years old.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not only telling Nick Frost this, who's here right now, and he's in awe.
Yeah.
He's in because we've cut his mic.
Yeah.
And also he left, but he's in awe.
Yeah, he's speechless.
Because he didn't realize, and a lot of you guys don't realize this. What women respond to, they got primal brains,
It's true. Like all the women that are like, I just want a good guy. I want someone that respects me. Someone, what they really want is a guy that's capable of doing karate.
I don't know exactly
on a child.
And I know what a lot of you are
strong
saying.
Enough to beat up a kid.
If women are if that's what women respond to, why can't I Google your name right now, Brian? And there's 15 articles on TMZ about you raping 50 different women.
Yeah,
but
unsubstantiated.
Well, hold on. That's a matter for the courts. What is true, though, is I've lost count of my number.
Yeah.
It's in the thousands. So if 5% of that is rape,
right,
but 95% of it is consensual,
right,
guess who's getting pussy for real, bro?
Yeah, you're still getting it in.
The sneaker doctor.
The sneaker boys.
The wizard of sneaker the sneaker mind. They call that the sneaker mentality.
Yeah, and I know that, like, we're in L.A., but we have these accents.
Yeah.
But that's just like, we've never even been to New York.
I've never been to New York.
No, but like this is like,
bro, I'm from San Francisco.
This is the real. You're from San Francisco.
Yeah, I'm from San Francisco. I use the name Tommy B, but
yeah.
My real last name is Barjuznianian.
Oh, you're Armenian.
Yeah, no, my parents are like Syrian or Lebanese or something.
Some shit like that.
Yeah, they did real estate. They did commercial real estate, so I grew up as like a fucking billionaire. And,
yeah.
But yeah, I go by Tommy B now. I've been buying sneakers since I was 14.
Yeah, I'm just doing fucking comedy.
I got into comedy age 51 years old.
Yeah.
And
I've been going up at the mic at the store.
I'm at the store every night,
bro.
Every
fucking night. You gotta put your face in.
Reps.
Yeah.
The work. And I literally mean reps, dude. Half the time I'll go up on stage and I'll bring a set of dumbbells with me. While I'm, so that it's even more work. I wear ankle weights while I do stand up because I'm trying to give 110%.
I'm trying to work the hardest.
Yeah.
I might not be the funniest, but I'll work your ass.
I'm wearing six sizes, 6 X's over my regular size, and I'm covered in lead weights when I go on stage because I want to make sure I'm putting in the work, reps, And I'm like, yo, who's fucking squirting? Who's doing that? And it's not. It's more. It's even more harder.
Right.
Because I'm being weighed down by all these ankle weights. I got on
that's
me.
right.
And that's how. Look, I've been doing comedy 6 months, but I'm committed to the lifestyle.
Yeah, I'm doing the podcast.
I'm at the podcast.
I'm going up every night.
I got the sneakers. I've committed 50 rapes. I'm in it. I'm in the lifestyle.
Doing Brazilian jiu-jitsu.
I'm doing Brazilian jiu-jitsu. I got a lead on 2 midgets in a rental space. We're getting Great Danes and we're creating the greatest TV show of all time. Bro, I'm telling you, we got this.
Bro, it's just LA style.
It's just LA. That's just what
it's just LA style.
I'm just trying to be the king. I'm trying to be.
And it's like in this town there's so many fakes. You know what I'm saying? Like everyone you meet in this industry, everyone's out to get you, stab you in the back, fuck you in your ass, You can't trust anyone in this fucking industry.
Yeah.
But, you can put your fucking head down. Yeah. You can wait in line.
Yeah, Craig Buddha molested me.
No, don't say that. He's a good guy.
Never mind. He's a good guy, and he's going to help us out with the insurance.
He's going to help us out with insurance on our office.
But me, Tommy B, let's just say I've had my own experience.
You don't pull any punches, bro.
I don't pull any punches, dude. Yeah.
Whether it's a woman or you're on stage,
look, I tell it like how
300 pounds in body weights.
Yeah, here on the 2 losers that weigh 6,000 pounds due to ankle weights, but they got sneakers and a King's mentality podcast. I'm pulling no punches, bro.
Dude, it's like.
Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it. That's my catchphrase.
Really?
Yeah, dude. I have every joke. I go ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it. But then it turns out that I kind of got in a legal issue with that.
Really?
Yeah. Apparently,
they found out.
Yeah, it's like a fucking restaurant that already has that.
No shit, bro.
Yeah.
That's bullshit, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta, bro. You gotta say fuck you to them.
So I changed it. It's ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Pizza. That's what I do now.
Okay, I'd like to see them take that away from you.
Yeah, they got this restaurant, Little Caesars.
Yeah,
And me and Tommy C were in there. That's another guy who does comedy. Together, our combined age is 147 years old.
Yeah, he's funny. That guy. He's funny.
Yeah, he's dude.
Funny, dude.
He's a fucking powerhouse, gorilla, rapist, beast animal, dude. He's like the fucking lightning rod, muscle man, power ass, jailhouse, killer, rapist, beast, bro. On stage, I'm telling you.
Oh my god. It's like you watch him do a set. It's like a "Where were you?" kind of moment.
Yeah, he is just a fucking absolute beast. But we were bulking together.
Okay,
we just
doing steroids.
We did it. We were doing spots all night.
Oh, spots.
So cumulatively, it's like we've been on stage for maybe 45 minutes.
Yeah,
for the whole night.
Yeah.
But we got the ankle weights on the whole time.
So you're bulking.
We're sweating. Yeah, we got to fuel up. So we went to this little Italian place. You know me. I'm big on authentic Italian.
Yeah.
We went to this place.
Buca di Beppo?
We went to this place, Little Caesars.
Oh, okay.
But we were sitting there, and I said to him, I was like, Tommy, what about this? Big Caesars.
Okay.
And it's fucking, it's this,
bro.
But you get 2 pizzas instead of the one. You pay the price for the one pizza. They give you 2 pizzas, and he just lost his mind. I mean, he's looking at me. He's like, "That's a really good idea." Which, by the way, that is a perfect Tommy C. impression.
You got him. Bro.
Tommy Chromosome sounds exactly like that. Dude.
Tommy C.
Yeah, Tommy. They call him Tommy in parentheses 2 chromosomes.
He's a beast.
Tommy C. Absolute fucking brain retard on stage. They call him the power mongoloid retard 5000 laser brain monster dick bastard of comedy stage power.
Yeah. I heard Rich Voss was in the back of the room when you.
Who's Rich Voss?
He's this New York.
Oh,
guy.
New York guy. Yeah. I don't really fuck with those New York guys.
You don't fuck with them?
Nah.
No. I think he was vibing out.
Nah, no, I don't like the New York guys because they're all about
Yeah.
Just they're like, oh, I'm just gonna write some jokes. It's like, bro, you gotta have the whole mentality.
Yeah.
That's why it's like the more time I spend with Tommy C, the more I can feel his mentality sort of rubbing off on me.
Yeah.
Because I ask him, I'm like, have you written any new jokes? He's like, no, I just bought more sneakers.
Yeah.
I got more sneakers. I got a couple more black belts.
Yeah. I downloaded the Signal app.
Yeah.
So bitches can't.
I go in the green. You go in the green room. There's New York comics here. They're scrolling through their notebooks. All the L.A. comics, they're covered ankle weights, injecting PEDs. That's what sets the absolute killer bastard gorilla rapist from the nerd. Like the nerd guys that are just trying to read jokes,
right? Instead
of being the mindset mentality gorilla.
Dude, it's just boring. The New York guys, they're just so boring.
Yeah.
And they don't know anything about MMA.
My thing, bench pressing and being random.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's what I'm getting into.
Yeah. And trying to befriend Bobby Lee.
Bobby Lee's a nice guy. He's a good guy.
He's a good guy.
Really good guy, Bobby Lee.
He's helped a lot of people.
Absolute killer.
Absolute retard.
Just absolute monster retard
killer. You gotta see him, dude. He's electric.
Dude, Bobby goes on stage and fucking people are putting guns in their mouths and blowing their fucking brains out because they can't stop. They can't stop laughing.
Yeah, it's true.
It
hurts.
And that's you ever heard of debicles?
Decibels?
Debicles.
No.
I looked it up. So Tommy C was telling me about this. They got this shit debicel.
He's smart.
Got this shit debicel, which is like it tells you how fucking loud a shit is.
Oh, okay.
So like how you weigh something, right? Like
it's how many pounds it is.
Like me, I'm 5'4", 392 pounds.
Okay.
So I have a height.
Prime of your life.
Height that's got a number. Weight that's got a number. Yeah. But sound
that has a number too.
Now it's got because it used to be volume, but that's on the other. That's on the.
That just goes up to.
That's
10.
on the knob.
Yeah.
And that depends on the fucking thing. But like, what if you're outside and you say like, what's the volume? And that's what decibels is.
Yeah, that's right.
And they put that in one of Bobby's shows, and the number was so fucking high that they had to close. It was illegal because people were laughing so hard that they lost the business license.
They had to call the cops,
and they had to close the place down.
Yeah.
Separate from that, I guess the owner of the club had raped a couple of female comedians.
Yeah, but it was the Debusels.
Yeah. And they said their owner raped a bunch of female comedians. I said, damn, I had no idea he also did comedy. I had no idea the owner of the club was also a comedian.
Damn.
And I said, we got to get this guy some sneakers.
We got to get him on the podcast. Yeah.
We got to get him on the podcast,
give him a chance,
Yeah.
Work him out a little.
We asked him, we say, what's your ratio, bro? Consensual to non-consensual, what's your ratio? Because if you're over 95%, basically in the pussy world, you're like a killer. You're like a stage monster.
Yeah.
You're like a monster, fucking gargoyle, monkey face, fucking bitch, retard, jungle piece of ass. Bobby Lee on stage is a piece of ass.
He's an absolute piece of ass.
He's an absolute fucking bombshell on stage, bro. You see that guy on stage?
Oh my god,
he is an absolute sex pot.
Damn,
just slut, cum pig, power bastard.
Oh my god.
The Debusels was so high, my dick got so hard it popped.
Your dick could get hard from Debusels.
A cartoon thermometer in the summertime when it
bro.
popped, the top popped.
No way, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, to get reconstructive surgery.
They fixed it?
Yeah.
They made it bigger, maybe? Or?
I mean, it was already pretty big.
Yeah.
Number one rule of comedy, you always say that your dick is big. You always compliment yourself sexually.
You have to say that, you get it
because it's not about making the audience laugh. It's about making the women in the audience be so bored that they keep drinking and drinking and drinking
until
by the end of the show,
fuck them.
You can take them back to your hotel room.
Yeah, it's true.
Because they don't know where they are.
And if you're doing a full hour,
you
know how many drinks is that?
Yeah. You do a full hour. What I tell the clubs is, a lot of clubs have a 2-drink minimum. I tell them we're going 15 drink minimum.
Yeah.
For women.
GHB.
Yeah. Well, I don't know about GHB. I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro. That sounds
never been proven.
That sounds a little bit too much to me.
I don't know about that. Yeah.
But whatever.
Sometimes I go too hard.
You're just joking, dude. You're just joking. It's just that's the thing.
It's random.
It's like it's gonna be a thing where you a lot of guys you can't even joke around like that anymore. Bro.
I know. It's because woke.
It's because of this woke stuff.
I can't.
And it's like,
they want to make this shit illegal.
It's like, do you think I'm fucking rapist? Bro, my criminal defense attorney is a fucking black woman. That's
right.
That's my public defender in the remember the 14-year-old in San Jose?
I remember. And you told me you not only consider her to be your lawyer, but also a friend.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And
she jokes around.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's got a really good sense of humor.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially about all the things you've done. She's like, not again.
Well done, ?
Accused of.
As in, am I done doing it? Hell no. Hell no. I'm going to keep going until they change the laws. That's the move. The judge is like, did you do this? I'm like, yes. I'm pleading, this shit ain't wrong.
Yeah, and it's not over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So consent missing in this situation, but when other women see my gorilla stage killer ankle weight mindset, they're gonna say this guy takes what he wants.
Yeah.
Then in the future, Your Honor, by taking advantage of some people now, I'm preventing myself from taking advantage of other people in the future.
Yeah.
Because when this very public sexual assault case goes forward, you know about women writing letters to guys in jail.
Oh, yeah.
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 That's what's going to happen. You put me in there,
right?
I'm going to get those letters.
Yeah.
And so this is a play by me. Everything's always a play. Right?
Right.
You don't understand that because you're a judge. You're always making decisions.
Right.
A guy like me,
you're 3 steps ahead.
I'm 5 steps ahead, bro.
Yeah.
That's
very like chess.
Your joke.
Mindset.
Your joke is you say you're 3 steps ahead,
and then you say 5,
and then I say, bro, I'm 5 steps ahead.
I'm
5
Wait,
steps
do it again.
Bro.
You're 3 steps ahead.
I'm 5 steps ahead. Oh man, God,
man.
Yeah, I just love comedy and saying jokes like that where you had one
two.
yeah.
You had two.
It's called yes and basically.
Yeah. I went to UCB one time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how many comedy shows did you see?
No, I was doing that class.
Oh, how many classes did you take there?
Oh, there was a problem with the payments, so
yeah,
I was asked to leave.
Well, how many classes did you take there, bro?
I took like one.
Yeah, I was gonna say I took like fucking 7 classes. Oh boy, dude.
Oh, that's good. No, and also all the sketches I was writing was the
yeah, that was my big problem because my
molested.
manager, my agent, when I started doing comedy, I got signed immediately. Because of my sneakers and my advanced age.
Yeah.
And they said, "Oh, this guy's gonna be huge. This guy's gonna."
It's like a young Rogan, even though he's 3 years older than me.
Yeah, and they tried to give me writing jobs, but I didn't know that I'm illiterate.
Yeah.
Apparently, I don't know how to read or write. I never thought about it.
You can't get into a writer's room.
Yeah.
So you gotta have you seen the movie Billy Madison?
No, I've never seen any comedy movie ever.
I don't know this movie, but it's about this guy who goes back to school. Let me tell you something.
Comedy is my lifelong passion that I discovered at 57 years old. But I can't name a single comedian that I don't do a podcast with.
Or that I'm not trying to get on my podcast.
Yeah, that I don't know any.
Because Bobby Lee said maybe.
I've never seen a single movie. I can't explain how jokes work. All I can do is talk about sneakers and add more numbers to another number.
Yeah, no.
And the joke
have CTE.
The joke is that I know how to count. The joke is that I demonstrate.
Well, counting is like reading. Counting is like reading of numbers, bro. So that's like you kind of do know how to read.
Yeah. I tried, because there's some guys, those New York guys, they're all like technicians, dude.
Yeah,
they're like surgeons.
They got poise.
They're like brain surgeons, dude. And I was talking to this New York guy. I think it was. I don't remember his name. He's Elmo in Sesame Street.
Oh, Elmo.
And he was
New York guy.
New York guy.
I know him. No,
real powerhouse New York comic.
Just a real fucking guy.
Yeah. And he was telling me that comedy's got this thing, a rule of threes. And I was like, hold on. He said, there's one, and then there's two. And you're telling me after that there's
three?
Three?
Yeah.
And
that's just crazy.
That fucking blew my mind.
That's incredible, bro.
That blew my mind.
That's incredible, bro.
Because I only know one or two.
Yeah.
And that is, am I fucking one girl tonight or am I fucking two? And then he said to me, well, when you fuck two girls at the same time, what's that called? And I said, it's called a threesome. And it was like...
It was like your whole world.
It was like meeting the Buddha.
Yeah. That fat guy?
It was like when I met that Buddha, he sexually
molested
molested me.
Yeah.
Craig Buddha molested me.
Shut up, dude.
Yeah, you just got to get that in. That's the thing, bro. Is you just got to you stay on a bit until you find a way to weasel in the thing you're not supposed to say.
Yeah. I wonder if it's okay with Craig that we took that.
Probably not. I mean, you took the phone call.
I told him we were on the podcast though. I'll call him after. We can beep it up.
Who are we even making fun of? What is the last 20 minutes? Who is that supposed to be?
It's like Schaub, maybe.
Are you familiar with him?
I don't know. I don't really. He's always getting into dramas. Is that what's happening? I always get DMs that are like, "Where do you stand on the new Schaub drama?" And I was like, I don't know. I don't listen to podcasts, man. But they're always like guys that fight and then get into comedy. Is that what we're doing? Or Chris D'Elia? Is that what we're doing?
I think it's all of them.
It's all those guys.
Yeah. It's a general impression I have of like all of those podcasts.
Based on like me not listening to 1 minute of any of those podcasts.
They just pop up and it's like
they have sneakers.
It's all 6 guys in a sneaker thing.
Yeah.
And then I guess.
And if any of those guys that I just named have a problem,
you can come to New York and
come to New York.
You can talk to the Sweater Brothers.
You can talk to the Sweater Brothers. Yeah. You're gonna have to get through them to get to me, and then you're gonna have to get through Lori Beth Timberg. Yeah, no, those DMs. Where do you stand on the new Brendan Schaub drama?
What is the new drama?
I don't know.
Do they ever clarify?
No, it's always like every 6 months I get like a DM from someone about that. What are we doing?
I'm tricking the watch into thinking
you're exercising.
To thinking I'm standing up.
Well, you got to pack for Chicago?
No, I don't. You know, I don't pack. I fucking put 2 pairs of underwear in a backpack, and then I just buy clothes in the town.
You buy clothes every time you're on the road?
Well, I usually, because I hit the hotel gym, I go on the exercise bike, and I sweat so fucking much that, like...
You need new clothes.
Yeah.
You throw it out.
Yeah, I wear shit clothes, and then I throw them out.
Oh, that's kind of a good way to refresh your wardrobe.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have, like, a T-shirt of every city you've been in. It's kind of like a kitchen magnet kind of thing.
Yeah, I just buy clothes at the gas station.
At the Chicago gas.
Yeah, Chicago gas, and I donate the old clothes.
Mm-hmm.
Those go to homeless people.
Yeah.
And then, what else? What did you want to talk about? Do you want to try and squash the beef with any of the L.A. comedians that we just caused or Craig Buddha, perhaps?
No. Well, I don't know. Maybe we should beep out his name. I don't know. But, I mean, he's like a real professional. Honestly, he wouldn't care. He's a film producer that we know. But no, I welcome the beef. I welcome the drama.
Okay.
You know, if people are DMing me about these dramas, I'm thinking, like, we need to get it.
What do you think the latest Schaub drama is?
I don't know.
That's a weird name, Schaub.
Schaub.
What is it? Sounds fake.
Yeah, it does.
What ethnicity is that? German?
It's German. Maybe he's
Maybe he's Jewish?
I don't know. Schwab?
So?
Charles Schwab?
Are you getting vibes from that?
No, I'm not getting vibes, dude. He's one of the fighting guys, right?
They're all fighting
They're
guys.
all fighting.
Joe Rogan's a fighting guy.
Joe Rogan started that.
Yeah, Bobby Lee's
just like,
Bobby Lee's Korean.
Well, it's just like, Joe Rogan was the first fighting guy that went into comedy, just like Aziz was the first, like, wigger to do, like, Indian guy to do a black voice, you know? And then there are, like, now a million Indian guys that,
That's
like,
true.
that do comedy that have speak in AAVE.
Yeah.
So, if anything, like, it's a testament to the influence of Rogan.
Yeah.
You know? Someone that could potentially be helping us out. If he wants. I mean,
Are we still angling for that?
Oh, 100%.
What are we angling for?
Well, we got to go on and talk about monkeypox.
That's true. We should be the guys that are like, this is fake. Gay people aren't real.
Gay people are
This
fake.
is just AIDS. They're fucking. They lost. They had all of the attention because of AIDS. Gay people love getting attention, and then because of Corona, then everybody had a disease. So gay people are like, well, we want the attention.
We need our own. We're being drama queens.
So they made up monkeypox.
They made it up for attention.
So first of all, how come none of the supposed monkeypox? How come we've never seen any of these people?
I've never seen one.
They're supposed to have like visible symptoms.
Yeah, I
want
to see their assholes.
It's only around the asshole, which it's not. That's not how monkeypox works.
They say that it's anal lesions.
Anal lesions?
That's what I heard.
That's fine. That's kind of like almost like a southern kind of name.
Anal lesion.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Like this is my welcome to my plantation, Chateau de Anal Legion. Chateau Anal Legion.
Yeah, that's good.
Anal Legion.
Anal lesion.
Anal lesion.
Yeah.
There you go. Anal lesion.
The French anal lesion.
Yeah. Well, I used to spend my summers in the French anal lesion.
Yeah. The French anal lesion.
It's a region of southeastern Louisiana. The anal lesion.
The anal lesions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a little blister around your asshole that you get from a monkey.
From a monkey.
Believe it or not.
Yeah, I didn't come from no monkey. That's what I say, you know.
You think there's a redneck gay guy that's like, I get this shit from... Actually, you know what? I just remembered. That was like one of the first stand-up jokes I wrote.
What?
Like a redneck gay guy finding out where AIDS comes from. Yeah. And he's like, hell no, I didn't come from no damn monkey. This is punishment from God for being a fag.
I didn't come from no monkey.
Yeah, no one laughed at that.
They didn't like that.
No, yeah.
You were 16 years old.
Yeah, they never did well.
Yeah.
Yeah. People
were looking at their notebooks.
Well, I guess, what do you want to do? You want to wrap up then?
We can wrap up. Yeah, guys, this is, what are our final thoughts?
Oh, yeah, final thought. But this is just a production meeting.
It's a production meeting.
We're
riffing about L.A. comedy.
We
talked to Craig Buda.
You took a call to get the answer on this
and that was a very helpful answer.
It was a very helpful answer because I've been just dead in the water with this insurance thing. I have no idea.
That's kind of what we've been dealing with this week.
I have no idea how to get general liability insurance. I don't know what it is. I was just told I need it the day we were supposed to sign the lease.
Yeah.
And
now
I don't know what it is. So I don't know how to ask for it. And apparently everything I say is wrong.
Yeah.
So.
And you've made a couple people cry.
I should call him as Tommy C.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, Craig, it's Tommy C here.
Craig, it's Tommy C. I need a general liability insurance policy. I have an idea for a business.